All right, man. Today I just want to get on here and hopefully for the new people in this group, kind of explain to you what I am doing with this group and just my life in general. Like, I feel like I'm at a place where success to me means giving back. And I know a lot of people don't have just a group of people to look up to. I've been fortunate. I have a group of men that are very successful in life and family, and it strengthens me. And I know that a lot of people don't have that kind of group, man. And I know that from my experiences in life and the success that I've had in life, that I can go out there and YouTube has a lot of methods on just how to do things. You can go to YouTube and figure out how to do everything in life, and be successful. But I feel like when I think about those videos, they're very helpful to me. But that doesn't give me the strength I need to do it. I know that the strength that I have to do those things comes from something else, right? The thing that gives me the strength to do the things that I see on YouTube and actually go and follow the instructions that they give me, because it's very specific, comes from my mental strength that I already have. And I've built that from the things that happen in real life for myself. So that's why in this group, I'm never on here trying to give you specific tips on how to get to this thing. Like if you want to open up a home health, hit me up directly. I'll give you specific tips on how to open up a home health directly. But I'll also give you what I think you need to actually open up a home health. You have to have mental strength, to do the things that need to be done. I'm all about building you up as a person in this group. Like you looking inside of you and knowing where your strength comes from. By you having confidence in the things that you can do yourself, you can do anything. Anything can be done if you have enough confidence in yourself. But you have to have that confidence. You have to find that confidence first. I can tell you and say, hey, this is confidence. This will give you confidence. But until you find it in yourself, you won't do anything. You have to be mentally strong, right? And that goes into today's video, or right now's video, because I did one earlier. The video is this, man. The topic is this. How often are you looking back at the things or the losses that you took in your life? How often do you look back at them objectively? Think about what happened. What was your role? I feel like when you do that, builds confidence in yourself, in your day-to-day habits. Because I go back and look at my 2021 and I thought back about everything that happened that second half of 2021. To this point in my life, that was the greatest time in my life. Like everything that happened in that point, in those 6 months, have directed me up to this point in my life. And I'm extremely grateful. Like my life is extremely good right now. But during that time when I was going through in 2021, that second half, I was extremely in pain, like that whole last 6 months. A whole bunch of things I did set me up for like extreme losses, right? It was so painful to go through during that time period, right? I didn't have time to just be thinking about what I was going to get out of it. But when I got out of it and I had a testimony of how I went through the mud and I came out clean, and I went back and thought about it again. Just plainly, no pain associated with that loss in my life. So I went back, looked at the pain that I went through, what I did, what they did, how I got to these points. It was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. By me looking back at those things that I did, I was able to see where I was triumphant, where I was confident at. Like, man, I came up with something amazing at this point right here. This happened, then this happened. I was like, whoa, I almost didn't make it. But then I looked back and I was like, oh, that's the great point right there. That's when James had amazing confidence in the face of extreme danger. Shakina, you messing up my video. Danger. But it's okay. I don't care. She know about the story. But yeah, man, it's when you can go back and look at the things that happened to you and pick out when you had those ideas of brilliance. When you had those ideas of brilliance, that's when you can pick out and you can remember those things when you're going forward now. Because you're like, hey, when things were bad, I knocked it out back there, right? I knocked it out back there. I mean, everybody gonna mess this video up. But, all right, man. I'm gonna let this video go now. I'm gonna do a part 2 because the family that came upstairs and messed up everything. We on it though, bro. All right, man. So the family is asleep now, so I'm back. All right, just try to pick up where I came out from. Cool. So when you're able to look back at your losses, right, and from a calm mind, you're able to see your strengths. You know, see where you came through in a very hard situation because you're thinking about it now and you can actually see all the parts. Because in the moment, you couldn't see all the parts because you just in the moment. But when you go back and analyze, you can see your strengths. You can see your strengths. Like you can see when you was faced with adversity, you did this and you came through. Right? And what that does, when you go back and do that, it prepares you for the next adverse event in your life. There will be no shortage of adverse events in your life, right? If you try to avoid adverse events and be successful, you will definitely not have success. Your success in life is going to come with bigger and badder adverse events, right? And what I'm trying to get you to do is have the mind to hit those events head on when they come. Right? And the reason what you bring to arm yourself with strength and confidence is what you did in the past adverse events. You know, when you have confidence that you're going to figure it out, you're able to hit those adverse events even harder. And when I say adverse events, that's just the next challenge in life. Like it's going to always be challenges for you to get to the next level. Right? But if you have confidence that you're going to have the tools, you don't know what tools you're going to need. But if you have confidence that you're going to have the tools, you'll have the tools. But you have it comes from you remembering when things was bad, you did something. You relied on your intelligence to get you through, right? If you have more confidence in your intelligence to get through hard tasks, it's easier to do hard tasks. It'll be easier for you to cross the next obstacle in your way. You know, because you already have the confidence to know that you already gonna get through. And that's the reason most people don't do things, because they don't think that they gonna have what it takes to get through. And if you feel like you have what it takes to get through, you will start. And most people don't start. And once you start, you'll be able to get through, right? That's mental strength. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna make the second half long, bro. That's all I really want, man. Like, this is what I want for you out of this group. This is what I want for all the men. And there's a few women in here that snuck in out of this group. I want to hopefully strengthen your mental in yourself. I want you to think about yourself and think about how you getting stronger. I want you to do a lot of introspection. I think that's how you say the word. Looking inside and finding the strength. That's where the strength comes from. You have to find it inside of you. I can't give it to you, but you have it. You just got to find it. So, man, yeah, that's the video, bro. And ladies, that's the video. Like, this whole group is about strengthening you from the inside out to get whatever you want in this life. Because that's how people get what they really want in life. All the people that have what they want in life found they self first, and then they found success. Yeah, that's the video, man. Hey, have a good night, man. I'm going to post this now and, yeah, be blessed.